And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Always Sometimes Monsters. Always some musters. Last time, I forgot to click on the game. Come on. Game. Let me move. I have to hand in my essay to Professor McFacealister. Can I spy on people? I want to spy on people, man. I wonder where everyone went. Oh, is it the comet thing tonight? Anybody in there? Teacher hall. Where's the teacher? Winter's door. Oh, everyone's probably going to look at the comet. Only me is left. Only me is left. Bad English. That guy'll take 27% off anything you hand in. What the hell? Oh, Professor McAllister's door is unlocked. Let's go in. Time to see if I can convince him to fork over a little extra credit. He's not here. I guess he forgot to lock his door or something. I'll just leave my essay on the top of the pile for him. God damn it, I forgot to staple it together. I guess I'm hunting for supplies again. Oh, god damn it. Supplies. Where does he keep his supplies? Ooh, coffee. No coffee for me. Any indie heroes in here? Anything in here? Where the hell are these supplies? Give me the supplies. What does it say? Supplies? What is this? A supply closet? Shh, I think she's coming. Put your shirt back. Ooh, hey. I'm trying. It's cramped in here. Hold on. I just gotta zip back up. Damn it. Don't lean on the door. Oh, busted. You need something, Zen? I came to drop off my essay. Pile's over there. I needed a stapler. Oh, for Christ's sake. Don't get huffy because we got caught. You were the one who was supposed to lock the door. I was supposed to lock the door? You were supposed to lock the door. It's your office. Yeah, which means you were the last one to use the door. Is she one of the teachers? Should I go or come back later or something? No, why bother? Might as well mark your essay right now and get this over with. Come on over here and we'll get this settled. So this one's yours? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Well then, so how'd I do? It's not the best I've seen from you, I'll say that. Still, probably worth at least a 60. Good enough, I guess. There's something troubling me about it, though. You and that Sam kid, you share a dorm together, right? Yeah, just at the end of the hall. Why do you ask? Because I've read Sam's essay already, and now that I've read yours, I can't help noticing the similarities. In fact, they're almost identical when you compare them side by side. What? You're not suggesting that I plagiarized that essay, are you? I'm suggesting that they're uncannily similar. I'm more than a little disappointed, Zen. If you fess up to it now, I'll give you to the end of the night to write me another one. If not, I'm gonna have to fail you out of the class. But I didn't. Sam copied my essay. But I just finished it. That's insanity. I didn't copy that essay. I couldn't have copied that essay. I just finished it tonight. You've got the only copy of Sam's paper and she hasn't been home all night. Well, where is she then? I don't know. She hasn't been home all night. I swear to you, though, I didn't copy that paper. Well then, I've got no recourse but to flunk you immediately. I'm sorry, Zen, but it looks like you won't be passing my class. Don't you think you're being a little harsh, Jeff? I mean, we haven't proven anything yet, really. My class, my student, my rules. Excuse me while I go get the paperwork. What an asshole! This is ridiculous and so unfair. Relax, kiddo. It's not as bad as you think. He's just mad we got interrupted, that's all. I'm sorry I interrupted your banging. Look, I'll work on cooling him down, so you've got time to explain. But you're gonna have to do something for me in return. What's that? One of my students, Lucy, is down at the Bluffs right now, and could probably use a hand. She's trying to catch a photo of the comet passing by tonight. If you're willing to go down and be of assistance, I'll see what I can do about the raging bull. Okay, miss. What do you say? I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? But it worked out fine, didn't it? Stupid hunk of junk! I should probably go see what's up. Oh, what's this? Hey, Lucy, my little Lucifer. I'm glad you finally decided to show up, Zen. I was starting to worry you changed your mind. You wouldn't do that to me, though, would you? I said I'd be here, so here I am. Well, I'm glad. Aw, she loves us. Look, before we go any further, I think I should come clean about something. That stalker of yours, I know who it is. Didn't we already tell her this? What are you talking about? My roommate, Sam, she asked me to come and talk to you because she's got a huge crush. Then we started talking, and one thing led to another, and, well, here we are. I just don't want Sam getting hurt, that's all. We've shared a lot together, and if one of us is hurting the other is undoubtedly due. But she kind of copied our essay, so that's not cool of her. It's funny how life's like that, isn't it? Sometimes when people are really close, they wind up sharing a fate. Your lives are so intertwined with what affects one, intertwined that what affects one invariably affects the other. I did it. Then again, I suppose that's true for everyone and everything, isn't it? In the web that connects all life, you can't shake one end without disturbing the other. Look at me, ramble on and on like that. There's no need to be sorry, it's interesting to talk about. You have a really unique outlook on life. Thanks. Look, there's nobody out here but us. Let's just enjoy this for tonight and we can figure the rest out tomorrow. Yeah, alright. What harm could it do? Don't say that in this game. Don't keep saying this. Something will always happen. Alright, let's see if I can't get this thing working properly. Nope, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. No sense fiddling with it anymore, it'll probably only get worse. Just gotta leave it and see what happens. No guarantees it'll work out. So what do we do now? Well, I guess now we wait. Come on, let's sit down for a minute. Are you cold at all? No, I'm alright. You could have my jacket. The fire is looking really nice tonight. Yeah, so are you. Now who's flirting with who? You don't look so bad yourself. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, me too. It just feels perfect, you know? Like however we got here, it was just supposed to happen. Do you believe in stuff like that? I don't know, it's hard to say. Is everything just random, or do we get a choice in how life turns out? I honestly wish I knew. Whether it's random or by design, either way, I'm glad this is where we ended up. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, nobody else I'd rather be with. Yeah, me too. Oh, should we kiss her? Just kiss her. Just go get her, me. Wow. Yeah, I felt it too. Aw, this is so nice. Oh, and the comet! Uh-oh. Is that Sam? Oh, fuck. She probably saw everything. Day 12. Good morning, baby girl. Sorry for the noise woke ya. I'm an early riser myself, and I can't help but start a pot of coffee. Here, let me bring you some. Hey, Mark's not that bad. So how are you feeling this morning? Did the confession help get anything off your chest? It was an interesting experience, I'll give it that. I feel nothing, basically. I don't really feel anything. Confessing doesn't rid me of the wrongs I've done. Having done it doesn't suddenly change who I am, you know? No, of course it doesn't. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? From here, it's about atoning for what you've done, whatever it is. You made a pact with God now. He'll watch over you and guide you so long as you keep up to the end of the deal. I can't force you to believe, but hopefully he'll reveal himself to you before long. But enough about that. I should switch to my normal talking voice. This accent business is difficult. I want to talk to you about San Verdano. What about it? Well, it's an awful long way, goddammit, to travel from the depths down, but don't you think? It's important to me to be there, I guess. Have you decided why yet? I'm not judging or questioning your motives. I just think it's something worth asking yourself. I made a promise that I'd do anything for you. So you don't need to explain to me none. San Verdano's means to something else, but you gotta know what that is. All I'm saying is that I want you to be sure of the direction we're going and the reasons for it. Am I sure of why I'm going to San Verdano? I'm pretty sure. I want her back. I want Lucifer back. Yeah, I'm sure. You know the course from here on out. You're gonna be calling the shots for real now. Because I haven't been all this time. But just follow your gut and things will be fine. Speaking of San Verdano, how are we getting there anyway? No offense, but this trailer doesn't look like it's too road ready. You're right. The old gypsy's gotten a little fat in her old age. She's none too fit for a road trip these days. I'll be riding in something a heck of a lot more stylish. I got one heck of a vehicle. You're gonna love it, baby girl. It's the fastest, shiniest, most reliable hot rod you've ever seen. You got a convertible? You bet we do. That is, if we can get the keys back. What do you mean? Well, a couple months ago it got impounded at the mechanic's stands. Game? There's that garage scrapyard across the way, but I'm sure it's nothing a simple conversation can't solve. What happened, dude? In fact, why don't you finish up that coffee and meet me there? No sense of putting it off any longer, I suppose, right? No, I guess not. Alright then, see you in a bit. Mark's weird. Did he steal a car or something? Aw, the old men are gone. They're never gonna get wood now. Not now, not ever. I really wanted to get them some wood. I'm a nice person like that. I'm still gonna buy wood. Firewood. I thought you said it was $5. Rat piss. Straight from the source. Possum Dew. Dr. Trucker. And Swamp Donkey. Leftover sodas recycled with care. Ew. Okay, I got him some wood. They better like this wood. How many wood jokes I can say in this episode? Probably a lot more than you think. Look, I brought you wood. I hope they didn't die. Where do they live? I'm gonna find them. I don't know what you can do here, but I don't really want to box dogs. So we have to go to that mechanic's place. But before we do that, Freedom Convenience. Krusty Kreme. What was this building? Oh yeah, this was the bus station, right. Can I go to the strip joint? It should be different now that it's morning. Going to the strip joint for breakfast. Gonna see some titties. Honk honk. Shake it, baby. Okay. That doesn't look too different. Hey there, darling. I don't know which one is the manager. I kinda wanna buy a ticket now. Are you the manager, baby girl? She doesn't want to talk to me. Maybe the manager will show up later. Let's go meet Marky Mark. He should be here. Come on, Stan. You know I'll get you the money eventually. So it's a money problem, of course. That's not the point, preacher. The car's not leaving the shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Right, I know, I learned my lesson. You'll be right there just waiting for me when I slip up again, too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off others' failings? Possibly. I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it, though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. You want this car out of here so badly? How about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I've been meaning to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line, walks away with the victor. You win, debt's cleared, and you get the keys back. Come on, Stan, I'm not falling for it again. I made a promise to God. Hell. Well, we wouldn't want to upset the big spooky almighty now, would we? Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Well, before we go all racing for debt clearing, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna inquire how much money he actually owes. You may want to talk to your buddy there. Okay. Who's your little friend, preacher? Don't tell me you're turning this sweet young thing into a nun. This is Zen. She's the reason I need the car back. Well, why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet on your ride, I might as well extend the offer to Zen here. I knew you would. So what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? I've still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? It's obviously the shittier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. Well, I don't know which car is his. I'm gonna say it's the blue one? Damn it! As if the preacher could afford something as exquisite as the Indigo Demon. Nope, his is the far shittier Crimson Savior. Good luck surviving a sharp turn with that thing. Don't sweat it, it's still one hell of a vehicle. Normally I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetrack, fastest time wins. Provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, if that is. You win, you get the keys to the preacher's car. I win. Now what do I want? If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapyard for the next 3 months. Decline. And don't think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owed. Debts. 3 months? That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? But don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good preacher will help look after you, right? It's not like he's going anywhere soon either. Now don't worry, I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the preacher man, he'll tell you. I'm no cheat. I'll give as much time as you want to make sure the car is in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on though is that once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. Gotta have some principles, you know what I mean? Mark, what do you think? It's dangerous to go alone. Not only is Stan a crafty bastard, he's one hell of a driver. As that may be, it's our only way out of town. Mark, you fucking jerk! Why didn't you tell me you didn't have a car? There's no bus service to San Verdano. I don't know where we could get another car. Then we don't have a choice, obviously. We always have a choice, baby girl. Unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Verdano. I'll help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is a decision you have to make on your own. So what's it gonna be? Do I risk it all or give up? Of course I'll risk it all, but Jesus, man, you called me here just so you could get your car back. If I'm not willing to risk it all myself, then what have I been doing this whole time? Alright, Stan, you got a deal. I'll play your little game. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. I'm getting a little hungry and could use some lunch. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. He sure is. You walk away. You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why's that? I see you so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're just gonna be fine, baby girl. We got God on our side. Well, ain't that a relief? Let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I've checked under the hood of the old Crimson Savior, so it's basically a big heaping pile of junk, isn't it? This baby sure seems like it can go really fast. Okay, nothing else. So how's it looking? You think we can actually win in this thing? It ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's got a top speed high enough to clear the jump, but she doesn't do corners so well. There's a jump? You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get the chance. Odds are we can probably do a few upgrades on the cheap, but we gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the bacon barn? There's someone I want you to meet, so how about I see you there in a couple of minutes? Sounds good to me. I love me some bacon barn. Well, it sure beats walking to San Verdano, I guess. Yeah, and if we lose, we're stuck here for 3 months, and Lucy's gonna get married. So that's not good. We better fucking win. Anything I can swipe from here? Please? Please? How much did he owe? Maybe I could have paid it off. Oh, he's back. You wouldn't be thinking of tampering with my car there, would you? That wouldn't be too fair now, would it? Why don't you catch up with the preacher, huh? Wouldn't want you doing anything unscrupulous while he's away, would we? I was just checking out your ride, man. No need to be impatient. Alright, so we have to meet him at the bacon barn. How do I get out of here? Help! I'm starving. I don't want to really look for food in the dumpster anymore. Because actually I'm gonna eat delicious bacon, so there's no point in eating now. It's the other door, Zen. Oh, it's evening. Alrighty. Where was that delicious bacon place? Was it down here? Yeah. What was his name? I forgot his name. What was his name? Mark. Mark. Of course, Mark, my good old buddy. Good old friend. Oh god, I am dying. My stamina is at an all-time low. Good, we're getting some bacon. Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. The little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, love of my life. Why don't you order yourself something, come sit down. She'll be here in a minute. Any minute. Okay. It's burger time. I would like a bacon bomb? No, that's probably a bit too much. Just a burger for me. Thank you. Okay, we got a burger. Fine, chill your tits, Mark. Come on over to my left. Fine. Jesus. Can't go wrong with a good burger, can you? You know, it's not fancy, but boy do I love me some bacon barn. Quick service, you know? They don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. It's not too bad. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla to leave you hanging on a date while your meal gets cold. She's probably tied up with work again. From what little she tells me, I gather her boss writes her pretty hard. Interesting. By the way, when were you going to mention you had a girlfriend? Oh, I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We hadn't been dating too long, but I gotta say the connection is definitely there. She's such a good and honest girl. Got a real good heart and real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. I can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about some certain people. You know what I mean, baby girl? That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together? It's often right. More often than not, the feeling turns out to be right, unless you're a stalker. In my opinion, good things happen when you follow your heart. Well, I'm happier than I've ever been in a long while, but now. Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. And here she is. Speak of the devil. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work's been killer so far today. I'm really dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Zen. Zen, this is Carla. Pleasure to meet you, Zen. How are you enjoying Salt City so far? Mark mentioned you were from Dubstown? Yeah, this place sure is different. It's quite okay. It's been okay so far, I guess. Got into a bet, so that's interesting. Kinda weird being stuck in the middle of nowhere. That strip joint to the north seems pretty crazy though for a town this small. It's nothing but dim lighting and drunken idiots. Ain't nothing good can come from wasting your time there. Just thinking of those poor girls debasing themselves for money like that breaks my heart. Can't imagine how embarrassing it must be living with that sort of double life. Right, I hear you. Enough of that for now, though. How about we eat something? So what have you two been up to today? Well, we just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like I'll be getting the keys back before long. No, not really. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well when you're betting with that creep. No, I'm not betting against him. Zen is! Which makes it better, of course. I don't see how that's any better. Wow, she's really, really clever. Zen, don't tell me you really agreed to this. I didn't really have any choice. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? I hope I chose well. I understood it as I didn't have any choice, so... You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking in a smoldering ball of fire sound? Mark, there's no way you're going to tell me that car's ready for a race. I thought you said it was good as gold, a top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Crimson Saviors might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak condition. What kind of upgrades are we talking about? And by the way, if I win the race, it's my car. Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money or time at this point. Well, I figure we're gonna need some new tires for starters. Stan's trek isn't exactly Grand Prix material. You can say that again. What I mean is, it wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? And how much is it gonna cost me? On our budget, they're gonna have to come second hand. You know, I bet you could convince Darren over at the Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training his fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about the tires. Just be sure you're ready to break a sweat. Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club in a dry shirt. Okay. What else? What isn't on the list? The gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than being on a straightaway and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix it if we can find some industrial cleaner to give a good rinse. Only problem is the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Where can we get that then? We'll need to find someone who deals with these sort of chemicals regularly. There's a fellow, James, I think his name is. Hangs out near the closed-down Supergas. Oh, we saw him, and we creeped on him. Alright, troubled kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. So he makes drugs. We're not talking about that Skid Row weirdo. You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind, it's not our place to judge. But it is illegal. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Whatever you two want. Now I gather he's a bit of a paranoid sort, so be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see this drug guy. Again, we're getting ourselves involved in so much shit. Can we just, like, hire a bus? Is that everything then? Well, Crimson Savior's never been too good at corners. How many fucking problems does this car have? Stan's course has got a curve sharper than a jagged tin can. Unless we upgrade the suspension, we might not handle it. Could wind up completely wiping out. New suspension? How the heck are we gonna afford that? Well, you're right, they ain't cheap. Thankfully though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah, who's that? Another one of the folks in the trailer park, old guy named Colborne. He lives in the green trailer all alone, spends way too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic, or so I've heard. Honestly, don't know much more than that, but if anyone can get us what we need, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on my way into town. Well then I guess this'll be a piece of cake. This is not gonna be a piece of cake, is it? See, the plans come together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Do we have a week left? I hope so. Alright, let me just write all this down so I can keep it straight. Car parts. It's gonna take some time to get everything, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we gotta get a move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, I'm due back at the church. Carla, you be good. Zen, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow so we can get a start on that list. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. Well, I'm about finished with my food. What do you say we go sit outside a minute before I've got to get back to work? Sure, lead the way. She seems like a really, really nice person. Very clever. It was really nice getting to meet you, Zen. Yeah, you too. Mark talks a lot about you. I think you mean a lot to him. I've gathered that. I don't really know why. It's kind of weird because the times with me he treasures, I was too young to remember. Right now it feels like I'm really meeting him for the first time. To let you in on a little secret, it feels about the same for him too. He knew you as a baby, but here he's getting to know you as a real person. I'm surprised you two are getting along as well as you are considering that. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him, I might not make it to San Verdano in time. Yes, you mentioned you were on a strict timeline. I just don't want you pushing him around or taking advantage of his generosity, alright? Generosity? He basically called me here, told me he could help straight away, and then I find out the whole deal with his car. I wouldn't dream of it. Smile. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. Thank you. It's just that I'm just really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you, and his old car and everything, but it all seemed so risky. And pricey. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed? Can someone get killed? I don't know, maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other option do we have, though? We already shook on it, and I don't think there's any other way out of this city. If you got some brilliant plan, by all means, let me know. Well, I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments and going on about how I've wasted dating a preacher. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced I harbor some secret desire for him. If I were to go in the shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean cut the brakes. Stan fixed the engine with no problem. That'd just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, he might not notice until it's too late. Won't he die if he doesn't have brakes? You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. I guess you're right, but I don't know. Don't make me make a decision, game. Please don't. I'm gonna have to think about this. I was kinda hoping to keep my conscience guilt-free for a little while. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for the greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a damn about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come find me when you're ready to do it, and we can go from there. I'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the mornings before I head off to work, in the afternoons, so come see me then. Alright, I'll remember that. I guess I better get going, break time's over. It was good talking to you, Zen. Yeah, you too. Oh dear. Can I move? Oh, now I can move. And it's nighttime. So that's pretty interesting. So we're gonna repair the car anyway. But we have the choice of tampering with Stan's car. And probably gonna get him killed. Because you kinda need brakes when you drive a car. And on that note, I will leave it until the next episode. I'm kind of torn about what to do. I don't want him to die, but I'll think about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode.